Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. This is your chief, still in the beautiful island of Bali, Indonesia, at 12:42 with my Cookie Monster T-shirt. All right, it is extremely quiet. All right, everyone called it early night, so I was just doing my OCD stuff and then decided to come out and remember that I owe you lesson number 3. So I have given you guys lesson number 1, lesson number 2, and today is lesson number 3. Tomorrow is Insta Live and lesson number 4. So tomorrow is a bonus if you think it is a bonus that you get to see me twice. Alright. Firstly, a big shout out from Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran himself to all of you guys. Simply saying welcome home, and is hoping to see all of you unbelievable warriors at VCon September, our anniversary VCon, our extra special VCon, because it will be our 26th anniversary VCon, which means the first anniversary of the next 25 years. So I'm putting whatever magic I can together to make sure that this event is simply unbelievable, guys. Okay? So that is coming up. Your VCon September. I'm going back to Malaysia. I'm flying to a few locations, and then I will be at Advanced ISB. Advanced ISB is going to be an unbelievable session with your uplines, your warriors, where we raise the bar higher. Alright? Make sure you figure out how you can one day, inshallah, join Advanced ISB. And today, lesson number 3. I'm just looking at who's logged on. Okay, I see all my old friends, my best friends in the world. Alright, who I'm so grateful, who just stayed awake, alright, to listen to this moron. Okay, speak to you guys at 12:45 in the morning, my time here. Alright, I see my very dear friend Kalai, who's somewhere around the world. And this lesson number 3 is very important. And I think it is directly related to your journey in this journey of yours to financial freedom, this journey of yours to achieving whatever you plan to achieve in network marketing. And let me just tell you one thing, all right? I speak a lot about max out. I speak a lot about financial freedom. I speak a lot about buying your dream house, buying your dream car. And that is the ultimate destination. And I will never stop speaking about it, because this is the life I wanted. This is the life I'm living now. And I'm grateful to Japa, to Dato Sri Vijay, our founders, for helping me get here. I'm grateful to all of you, my unbelievable downlines around the world, to make it possible for me to live my dream life today. However, all right, it is in no way to undermine those of you who are targeting 500 US a week, 1,000 US a week, 250 a week, 750 a week, 2,000 a week, 5,000 a week, 7,500 a week. Doesn't matter. As long as you start making money from network marketing, you're already on the plus side. You're already an entrepreneur who's making profit. You already fall into a very small percentage of human beings on the planet who started a business on their own, paid the price, and achieved some level of success. So be proud of it. I celebrate a $250 check. I celebrate a $25,000 check. I celebrate any commission. As long as you paid the price and you earned it, you deserve to be recognized for it. So I'm proud of all of you guys. Don't think I'm only proud of the max out kings and max out queens of QNet. Yes, I'm very proud of them. But I'm also very proud of you for doing your presentation every week, trying your best to achieve your TAT, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, being loyal even though you don't see and achieve desired results, all right? Believing and demonstrating your loyalty to my founders, our founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, and their mission of touching 1 billion hearts. Following me on Instagram, I'm very grateful. Logging on at 12:47 a.m. All right, to hear lesson number 3, I'm very grateful. All right, I'm just grateful for everything. I'm grateful for the people who never gave up on me, the people who love me unconditionally. Um, I'm just grateful today for many reasons. Okay, so here's lesson number 3. I have realized, and this I've realized from the very beginning of network marketing, that ultimately this whole business, however you look at it, from whichever angle, however you slice the cake, this business is about dealing with people. That's it. You are not manufacturing the product. All right. You are not the technical engineer who makes Home Pure work. You understand? You deal with people. That this business is 100%, not even 99%. Somebody said, no, Chief, this business is also about product knowledge and networking knowledge and complex knowledge. All right, these are the morons who, I pray I don't see them face to face. Listen to me. I'm telling you, as your chief, as your upline, representing the great ones, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, this business, and the Cookie Monster verifies it, this business is 100% about your ability to deal with people, your ability to communicate with people. That's it. The minute you master the concept of human relations, human communication, convincing people to believe in themselves, convincing them to believe in you, helping them find their dream, confronting them when they screw up and don't do enough without burning the relationship, trying to hold a team together, trying to manage multiple egos that you have to manage. And don't think that ego only exists in the max out king or max out queen. Egos exist even in people who haven't had a sign up for 6 months. I've seen it. I've heard stories about it, and I've seen it myself. So here's a few things about dealing with people. Lesson number 3, how to deal with people. The first rule I feel is fundamentally important. All right, and this came from Dale Carnegie, I believe, Kalai, How to Win Friends and Influence People. One of the rare books I read, besides Dato Sri Vijay and Japa's books. He said, no matter how difficult it is, no matter how negative the relationship, no matter how negative your purpose of communicating with someone is, he said, always put yourself in the other person's shoe before you open your mouth, before you say a word, before you start your presentation, before you go up on stage and do a training, before you do confront before conflict, before you try to push them for their TAT. If you really want to be effective at managing human relationships, you always put yourself in their shoes. And I'm not saying go to their Instagram profile and study their behavior and see what their hobbies is. Instantly, just by asking 5 questions, 6 questions, just getting to know that person, you already know 80% of somebody. I believe that, speaking to somebody for 15 minutes, I can know 80% of them. The other 20% may take years, or we could never achieve it. Do you understand? So the first rule is to put yourself in their shoes. Only then can you tell them what they want to hear, and more importantly, what they need to hear. If you don't put yourself in their shoes, all right, it's better you go and talk to the wall or a tree or a plant, all right, or the sky. Are you guys with me? So you have to adapt, adjust, accommodate. Bespoke. Bespoke means make it unique, your style of communication to every different individual based on knowing them, putting yourself in their shoes. You're talking to a mother of 3 children who doesn't have a job. That's a different kind of conversation. You're talking about a CEO. That's a different kind of conversation. You're talking about somebody who has failed in 10 network marketing companies. That's a different kind of conversation. Not everyone wants a Ferrari. Not everyone wants a villa. Some people just want to change their lives. Some people just want to feel relevant and important and have a mission and purpose in life. You understand? And it's true. I remember when we built Sweden, Iceland, Finland, the early days. Whenever you sit down with the people from this country, the Scandinavian countries, they are not interested in Ferraris. I can assure you that. They are more interested in changing the world, making a world a better place. And that's why they fell in love with rhythm. Raise yourself to help mankind. And we had huge markets in that part of the world. And inshallah, we will rebuild that part of the world. So put yourself in that person's shoes. Always put yourself in their shoes. Put yourself in their shoes before you start to deal with them, manage them, understand where they're coming from, whether they're coming from conservative culture, an aggressive culture, a culture that doesn't like talk about greed and money and all that stuff. Are the women empowered enough in the culture? Or you need to empower them more. Are the men generally arrogant, all right? And or they will be able to listen to you. But whatever you do, learn how to master the art of putting yourself in their shoes before you talk. All right? And a lot of people say, oh, Chief, we love talking to you the same way I love talking to Dato Sri. Because I think Dato Sri has this amazing ability in a matter of seconds, not days, not weeks, not months. I've seen him do this in seconds. Meeting somebody in the hotel lobby, in the elevator, whatever. He immediately puts himself in your shoes and tells you what you need to hear, what you want to hear, but he pulls you in closer. Do you understand? Because he's thinking, what does this person need to hear from me right now on this journey of 9 floors in the elevator, which could be approximately 3 minutes. What can I say in 3 minutes that could get this guy excited about QNet, or at least change his life a little bit? All right? And the only way that you can answer that question is to put yourself in their shoes. Are you guys with me? All right? You cannot deal with people if you don't care about them. You got to care. I do what I do. Even tonight on this Instagram lesson number 3. It's not because of money. It's not because of fame. It's not because of the title given to me by the founders called Chief as your upline. It is because I genuinely care. I genuinely care. And when you care about people and you demonstrate that care, all right, hopefully they will see it and they will understand how valuable you are and how they should not lose you. You understand? The hardest thing to find in life is somebody who cares about you, all right, and makes sacrifices for you, all right? There's mosquitoes here suddenly today. Okay, and cares about you. The hardest thing to find in life is somebody who cares about you at their inconvenience. And when you demonstrate care and you have the ability to demonstrate sincere care, you will never lose that person, I promise you. Or that person must be an absolute moron to let you go or lose you as an upline, as a partner, whatever you want to call it. All right? Because the hardest thing to find in life are people who care for you at their inconvenience. And you find this kind of people, never let them go. So care. Demonstrate your care. Don't be socially awkward. Don't be socially moronic. Demonstrate your care. You got to know their families, their wives, their husbands, their children. What is their hot button? What is their purpose? You got to know stories of their childhood. You got to know your people. If you don't know their children's name, how can you tell them we're going to be together on this journey for the next 3, 5, 7 years? If you haven't been to their house to drink from a cup that they drank from, or eat on the table that they eat, or invite them to your house. Because I remember I read this book called written by Pat Mesiti called Relational Leadership. He predicted 30 years ago that the world of corporate, the world of entrepreneurship, the world of network marketing will be based on relational leadership. That your leadership position is clearly defined by the strength of your relationship with the people you lead. If your relationship is weak, you become a weak leader. If your relationships are strong, you become a strong leader. That's a matter of fact. So demonstrate care. Demonstrate care. Demonstrate care. Demonstrate care. Demonstrate care. Demonstrate care. And demonstrating care is being there for them with sincerity at your inconvenience. Not when you got nothing to do, you call them. I'm getting on Insta Live at 1 a.m. in the morning. Today I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. Even your chief wakes up early to do this family thing. You understand? And I love it because my kids are here and all that stuff. And the people that matter to me are here with me in Bali. uh, and that's how you demonstrate care. You demonstrate care by waking up when you don't want to wake up. You demonstrate care by staying awake until 5 o'clock in the morning to be able to get on a Zoom call with them or video call to inspire them or to demonstrate your love. Care only exists when it's inconvenient for you. When it's too convenient for you, it's not care. It's a tool. Okay, I have nothing to do. I'm holding hands and singing Kumbaya at 6 in the morning. I send you a message. Or 6 in the evening, I send you a message. Who cares? But if I stay awake until 4 in the morning to read your TAT and respond to you, that's care. Nobody does it. Nobody can live like this for money. I can tell you that. You only live like this because you care. So demonstrate care. I don't care what culture you come from, what traditions you practice. I believe in every tradition in the world, every culture in the world. Demonstrating care is a proven necessity for people to feel good. Do you understand? If you don't know how to demonstrate care, you cannot be a leader in network marketing. I'll tell you right now. Demonstrate care. Get to know your people. Strengthen your relationships. Your organization will grow. Do you understand? And the final part of lesson number 3 is when you have an issue, which all of you will have, and I'm telling you this with all honesty, when you work together long enough, when you stay on a journey long enough, there's going to be issues, there's going to be challenges, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be conflict of ideology or thought process. You understand? I was advising some people on their relationship. You know, what is a relationship? The relationship is a CEO of company A and the CEO of company B. And now they merge and become one company. You cannot have 2 CEOs. You only can have 1 CEO. Do you understand? You got 2 different HR policies, 2 different strategies, 2 different marketing strategies, sales strategies. And now you merge, you must figure out your own strategy. And if you cannot sacrifice the small things in life for the merger, then you cannot be on this journey together. So all of us have to adapt, adjust, accommodate. But however well you adapt, adjust, accommodate, there will be conflicts, there will be issues, there will be challenges. And the golden rule that you must practice is say it when you feel it. Say it when you feel it. This is my mantra in life. I don't care who. When I feel something, I will tell that person. Because if I push it down, one day it's going to come out very ugly. And most of us suppress our opinions, our feelings, how we feel because of some cultural taboo or some limitation, or you're afraid you're going to hurt the other person's feelings. It's not about that. It's about being truthful. Because if you suppress how you really feel and put on a fake smile and say, I love you, how are you, and have a great day and hope you max out, then you're leading a fake relationship. Why would you want to be part of a fake team where people cannot express how they feel? Do you understand? And I believe in one simple philosophy. Say it when you feel it. Confront before conflict. Whether it's upline, downline, crossline, I don't care. I will tell anyone anything when I say it. When I feel it, I say it. I'm not rude, right? I don't bring my emotions to the table. I just say it. I say what I feel. Are you guys with me? I don't know whether it's a good thing or bad thing, but for me, it's worked for 26 years. And I've seen how Japa and Dato Sri practice the same thing as brothers. Say it when you feel it. Confront before conflict. And confrontation is not aggression, it's not fighting, it's not anger. It is just telling the other person how you truly feel. That's about it. Why are you afraid to do this? The only place that fear can come from, I spoke about fear yesterday, the only place that fear can come from is to lose that person. But here's my theory, and I may be wrong, but this is how I feel anyway. So I'm telling you, okay? I'd rather lose somebody than have a fake relationship with them. Do you understand? I'd rather lose all my downlines instead of just having a fake smile and trying to be their leader just to earn another check. Are you guys with me? Because this is not a 1-week business. This is not a 1-month business. This is a long-term business. I've been with my founders for 26 years. You are telling me we have no agreements, disagreements? You think we don't fight? All right? As long as you leave the emotions at the door and you're courteous, because without them I won't be here. My respect is unconditional. But I can still tell them how I feel. If you don't tell enough people how you feel, and you just keep suppressing it, one day you're going to snap. Are you guys with me? And when you find 1%, 2%, 3% who you can be yourself, what you see is what you get, then that's a beautiful life. You're blessed. So confront before conflict. Always say it when you feel it. Don't wait for 1 month. Don't wait for 1 year. Don't wait for 10 years. And said, on that day, that year, you said something that hurt me. Moronic. You understand? I say it when I feel it. This is my philosophy. So this is lesson number 3. Number 1, all right? Always put yourself in their shoes before you start telling them what you really want to say. Tell them what they want to hear, but also have the ability to tell them what they need to hear. Number 2, when it comes to dealing with people, care must be demonstrated. It cannot be a secret. You cannot say, actually I love you, but you can't say I love you 200 times a day. Are you moronic? You understand now? Demonstrate, express, let it all out how you feel. You understand? Demonstrate care and people stay with you. And number 3, confront before conflict. Don't hide your emotions and one day snap in the wrong place at the wrong time. You confront it early enough, let me say it when you feel it, there's a higher chance of salvaging that relationship. Are you guys with me? So this is lesson number 3. It's all about how you deal with people. It's all about how you communicate. This is what life is about. Not only QNet, not only the V. Life is about dealing with other people. Unless you're living in a cave alone with nothing, then maybe you don't have to deal with humans. But the rest of us, all of us, have to deal with people every single day of our lives. And if you do not understand how to deal with people, you will struggle to succeed in this business. Are you guys with me? So say it when you feel it. Confront before conflict. And you will build a beautiful team. I love you guys. I'll see you today for Insta Live at 8 p.m. Malaysian time. And then after 12, the final lesson of my trip while I'm in Bali, Indonesia. Lesson number 4. Today was lesson number 3. I love you guys. Make this week an unbelievable week. All right? Love you guys. So much. All right?